join the force?
Okay. I had a friend who joined Company I ahead of me. So she knows that I frequent Baguio because I buy and sell. I was engaged to business buying onion leeks for the Japanese. We submit it to the office at General Luna every day. So a friend of mine, Miss Tabora, approached me. She asked me to join her, that I will help her monitor the movements and activities of the Japanese. So
So you're like a spy.
I did it.
Yes.
I
Dangerous job.
because
huh?
I frequent Baguio. I see their movements. I write the information, give it to her. She submits it to the headquarters at Uwak Tublay. That was the headquarters of Company I. That was what I do every day. So that later part of 1943, I stopped by and sell because I have to join her. We both go to Tublay. We had a meeting place at Mae Alno. That's the place where we meet. If I have any information, I go there to meet her. She also relay it to the company.
That's a very dangerous job you have
Yes.
there, right?
Then
Yeah. Very dangerous.
that
You're
was
very courageous.
that was our work. We sometimes they send us to buy office supplies or to carry messages so that we will not be found out. Sometimes we put the messages in our panty while we cross.
They will not find it. Oh.
That's what we do.
Oh.
Then we also find the places where the Japanese were, so that they know where to locate those Japanese.
Oh.
That's what we do.
So you have a
But,
very important role
early
during
part
the
of
war.
November 1944, there was an order that all the first aiders will gather at Parawer, La Union. So all the first aiders of the whole unit, different units, gathered at Parawer. We made tents there. Then after 2 months, there was an order that we have to go to Taguden Base Hospital
Tagudin in
to
Ilocos.
be an attendant to help those who are wounded. So we stayed in Taguden for 10 months. From January 44 up to January 45 to October 1945. We were dismissed because they do not need our service anymore. So we were discharged.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's very interesting talaga yung mga istorya po ng ating mga guests, ng mga ating mga veteran heroes. Now, my next question is, what is one unforgettable experience during the war? An incident that you cannot forget. Yes, sir,
If I would be allowed to speak before your audience, when I was commanded to make crossover for the company aim to cross from Bukod up to Twin Six in Atok, we thought we were victorious. Unfortunately, a P-38 American plane came over us. We were waving our hats and we were struck. So one of our company commanders, Captain Eugene Badival, was standing with two bodyguards. Two bodyguards dropped dead on either side of him.
Oh.
And one of my platoon sergeant, Sergeant Andres Norte, was one of them who was wounded, but he was still alive.
That must be a very
That
horrible experience.
something to not
Yes.
forgettable.
Okay. How about Sir Eban? What's your unforgettable experience during the war?
What I don't forget. When we were in Comillas with the C Company, a Japanese surrendered. A captain of Tiger of Malaya, he said to Thomas Smith, "Oh, your soldiers are very young." Then Thomas Smith answered also, "Yes, they are very young, but they can stop your fire."
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. You are different from other Filipinos.
Yes.
That's what I don't forget. Then.
Mhm,
When we crossed the river, I was the one who is naanudak
Okay.
at we joined our. I went away about maybe for 30 meters.
Oh.
So, the water is until there. Then when I reached when I was down, there's a sunflower like this
Uh-huh.
size was pulled down by the wind. I catch that in for. It's the one who put me in the.
Oh, so you were saved by the sunflower.
Right.
Yeah.
Then my companion followed me.
Uh-huh.
And they just, "Stephen, where are you?" "I'm here," I said. So they cleaned the sunflower because it's very thick in
Okay. And
Amburan
then
River.
they find you there. They
That's how
found you
I
there.
don't forget my life.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
And when I was in 19 kilometer 84,
Yes, sir.
I was once, they pulled me out as the first scout out.
Mm-hmm.
They machine gun me at the back.
Gun you at the
Japanese
back.
climbed the pine tree. And there were two.
Mm-hmm.
They
Were you hit?
fired me at the back.
Were you hit?
They are advancing.
Pinuntahan siya ako, no?
Uh-huh.
Pinuntahan siya ako, no?
No,
Okay.
I was in the center of the road, looking at the front because, but they fired me at the back. They fired me at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Then our oversized fatigue that the American supplies was the one. If they hit my legs, two of my legs are shot,
Okay.
and my jungle boots say size 7.
Okay.
That's what I.
So that saved you, the oversized
said.
fatigue.
They were surprised. My
okay.
companion said,
Okay.
Oh.
About Ma'am Maria.
"Yeah,
Maria.
that's my."
Unforgettable experience
Okay,
during the war.
Thank you.
Oh.
Just a short
Well,
one.
there are undesirable experiences that I have seen because the cruelty of the Japanese. Early in 1942,
She can listen. Yes, that's right.
there was a wedding of a mayor of La Trinidad. Then, in that evening of that wedding day, people gathered at the social merrymaking.
Mm-hmm.
While the people were merrymaking that evening, there were some boys who told the crowd that somebody was being maltreated along the road.
Uh-huh.
So that, and then he was being maltreated. After that, after an hour, there were Japanese around the social hall.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one squad, siguro
Uh-huh.
the Jai.
Mm-hmm.
But they were so quick that in every corner of that social hall, Japanese sat
Uh-huh.
in every corner.
Okay.
But some of the Japanese were dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And we observed that they know the men that they are going to dance with.
Mm-hmm.
So they saw, the first that we saw, they took up Lieutenant Frederick Ogas. They have been dancing. The next, they took up, if I can't remember right, Juanito Lauyan.
Mm-hmm.
The Japanese also danced with him around.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next, Gabino Aranas. And the next, another ex-serviceman.
Uh-huh.
So we said, perhaps that person that they maltreated revealed. That's why those Japanese knew
Oh.
where or whom to pick.
Yes.
They were dancing, pretending to dance around.
Mm.
After half hour, they were dancing towards the door. Then after that, they exited.
Mm-hmm.
They were holding the men they danced with. They brought them to the Japanese vehicle.
Uh-huh.
So from that time, since that time, we don't know. We no,
You
can no
never saw
longer
you never
see
saw
those
them
people
again. Mm.
until now.
Until
we are
now.
looking for them because
Oh.
those men that they have been taking were ex-servicemen from Bataan who escaped from Bataan.
Oh, I see.
That's why.
So
that's why
that's
we suspected that person that they
okay.
maltreated was
The one who spilled the
revealed.
the beans. Okay.
So the people
Okay. So that's
were so dismayed.
okay.
We all dispersed.
A very sad story
yes,
that you
was the
cannot
first
forget.
experience.
So we
Then-
talk about the other experience later on.
Another,
We'll have a short break first.
yeah, yes.
And then we're going to talk about
Your stories are really
interesting.
I'd like to hear more from you.
So you heard it,
Our dear televiewers,
Man,
the things our heroes went through just to achieve our freedom. And when we come back, we'll hear more of their stories. And again, we have your numbers, the numbers below your TV screen, which you can text if you have comments or suggestions. Please stay with us. Don't go.
Any questions?
Think of home. Think of home. Think of home.
Closer to home.
Closer to home. Closer to home. Closer to home.
Closer to home.
Closer to home. Please keep in mind that love and peace will reign when you're closer to home. Think of home.
Sky 12 and 61. Naku, marami pong mga text questions na na-receive tayo. And I think we need to give way to these questions. And our veteran heroes and also Miss Cherilyn Opiba will try to answer all these questions. Or they will answer na talaga. Okay, so here's our first question. Is Madam, I think this is for you, Miss Cherilyn. Is Madam Maria Tecne considered as a soldier? Is she receiving the same benefits given to soldiers now? From texter 6087. Ma'am Che is the texter.
Gandang tanong po yan, ma'am. Yes, she's receiving the same benefit as what the other veterans are receiving at present.
Okay.
As to the category, we categorize her as recognized guerrilla. Kasi po may discharge paper siya
Okay.
and enlistment record.
Okay. Tsaka mahirap
That's
yung
it.
trabaho niya, no? Mahirap yung ginawa niya during the war. Okay. To everyone from Texter 4724, are you still mad at the Japanese people right now? Sir Evan, Sir Evan first. Are you still mad at the Japanese?
How's that?
Are you still mag at the Japanese people?
Gumungot ka pa lang.
When we, during our parade, last I don't remember, we met the Japanese in where be friends, he said to me, because war is finished.
So, okay na lang. Okay. Sir Matthew.
Well, I happen to house 4 Japanese mushroom experts in my house for 4 years, so I don't think I'm mad at them. They brought something back to pay what their fathers have done. So we have to accept them because they can also teach us to replenish our food supply.
Okay. Thank you very much. How about it?
welcome.
And Ma'am Maria?
Well, it was part of the war that people our oppositionists will be cruel. But it says there we have to forget and forgive. So we have to love one another, reconcile with one another because the war is over. Forget all those things that has been done because if you think of it, it will not help your life.
Yes. Thank
You
you.
have to think of the
Thank
future.
you. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, here's another, not actually a question, from Texter 5094. Salute to all veteran heroes. Mabuhay po kayo at maraming salamat po. Yeah. And, let's, maganda to isa. Okay. I'm only 28 years old, but I noticed that our heroes tonight have sharper memories than younger people nowadays. They can even remember the exact dates and exact time. What are their secrets? So, what are your secrets why you're still have very sharp memories, sharp minds?
I think the food we eat, we eat the kamuti tops and kamuti leaves, and also kamuti, the fruit of the kamutis. We do not eat those
Junk foods.
cook of the Chinese that has many ingredients.
So that's also the secret to your long life. Okay, Sir Matthew. Sir Matthew first.
For me,
And the secret to long life.
I have this saying that long life is moderation. Not too little, not too much. That's it.
Moderation.
Moderation.
So, okay. And Sir Matthew is 89 years old. And you can
Yes,
see
ma'am.
naman very strong pa rin. And Sir Evan is 88, I
Yeah,
think,
88.
and 87 is Ma'am Maria. Yes, yes, Ma'am Maria.
Well, we were taught in school to follow healthy rules. For example, eat 3 times a day, drink milk, exercise, eat vegetables and fruits
So
That
you're
is-
doing that religiously.
to make us strong.
Yes.
Do not worry of anything.
I wonder.
Do not drink coffee. Away with tea. Away with coffee. Oh, away with Coca-Cola. Junk food.
I really to disagree along that line, drinking coffee. I read in the manuscript that no hanyo kahit nga kabaw or you don't want to be getting Alzheimer's disease, drink coffee. That caffeine will retain your memory.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for that. And now, he drinks coffee. Okay, so right now we have a sector of the government that's taking care of our veterans, and that's the PVAO. And the head of the team, field team, is here with us, Miss Cherry Lynn. So what is PVAO and what is it doing for our veterans?
Well, PVAO, Philippine Veterans Affairs Office, is under the under the umbrella of the Department of National Defense. That administers the veterans benefits contained in RA 6948 as amended by 7696. So ano po itong mga pension benefits? These benefits were categorized into two, the non-pension benefit and the pension benefit. Under the pension benefit, we have what we call the old age pension, the disability pension, and the death pension. Whereas the non-pension benefits include the burial assistance, the educational assistance, and the hospitalization benefit.
So they are being taken care of naman talaga. As of now, how many veterans din po were left? According also this to Texter 6274. How many veterans are still?
Living veterans only.
Yes.
For the entire CAR, Cordillera Administrative Region,
Yes.
we have at present 410.
410.
Yeah,
And most of them in their 80s and 90s.
yeah. Almost
Yes.
more than 90s.
More than 90s.
Yes.
Mga iba. Wow. Talagang the kamote works.
Yes.
Okay, so to our veterans, are you happy with how Miss Cherilyn is taking care of you?
Well, I would say immediately yes, because otherwise you won't take care of.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
happy. She's there in the office to help us.
Okay, so
Whenever we have problems, we go to her.
you go to her.
We
Okay.
always bother her for her problems, so we are being taken care of.
Okay, so let's give a round of applause for Miss Cherilyn and the PBAO. Okay, so for this last segment, I'm going to give you the opportunity to say whatever you want. You have any message to our youth today, and what can you say about the modern soldiers, and what are your message? Or if you want to greet anybody, then you can do. Here's our camera.
First and foremost, may I say that you younger generations have a worst war, that is drug and whatever it is. Unlike us, we have to fight people, we can point our guns to them. But drugs so far, it cannot be seen or maybe hidden. So you have a worse war than we had. So take over our place and make also our Philippines well.
Yes.
Not a sick society. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Should be proud. Yeah. Make them
Ngaran to honoy ibilin mo ni aanaha ang kanadson sikat jo.
her first.
Well, the children today must be good citizen. they must, what do you call it? Be good citizens. They should not be involved in drugs. That's all.
Okay.
They should be obedient, respect their elders. They should follow rules and regulations. That's all.
Yes, yeah. Thank you very much. And Sir Eban, what's your message for our televiewers and the youth? You can look at the camera, please. There. Okay.
Ada kanyak. Ada nag-eskwela tiyo bubing. Ada dagi jay paternities nga kwa nga ararami din dakat han ko mga jay ti kwa ta adu nga kwa mag-drug ti daduma. So nga no mapalin ko ma dagi jay no dengan dagi jay apo ti maibaga. So kung mati surutan datap no ti pagsayatan ti bagidano isudan tumati maisukat nga tao nga abutan damati na tawon nga naabot. Kuma.
Okay.
Dita ti kahit kumot nga ikwati dagito agtutubo nga ubing tata. Handa pa nga respeto kan da kami nga bitiran. Te kuna dakiti. Bibitiran no. Apay kasjay. Ko mga kasjay handa pa nasagrap ti rigat. They are still young.
Yes.
Give them time to learn.
You have to learn. They should follow our steps as
Correct.
their grandfather.
They have enough time to follow.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Children,
And-
if my apples, when I say, you go to school, study hard. So, ako nga may last talk, adati ame duwa nga honor ijay high school nga apok. At agyaman na
And Miss Cherilyn, what your message for our televiewers?
Well, before we take off on air, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the staff of the Sky Cable, our especially closer to home. Sorry, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be live on air.
Yes.
And regarding the on my part,
Yes.
on my mind, my suggestion to the youth is to encourage them to join the PNP, the Philippine National Police, or the Armed Forces of the Philippines. You know, joining the Armed Forces of the Philippines is a noble work, and they will be our future leaders. And we can call them as the new breeds of heroes. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, thank you very much, Miss Cherilyn, for bringing us our guest tonight. This is a very exciting episode that I will not forget. Sir Eban, thank you very much po. Thank you very much. And also, Sir Matthew and Ma'am Maria. We hope we can still invite you again in the future. Is that okay with you?
I don't see why not.
Yes. Okay. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You see the stories of our veterans, our living heroes. Sana po ay tularan natin sila at magpasalamat tayo sa kanila dahil kung wala po sila, we will not be enjoying the freedom that we are enjoying today. Okay? So, thank you also for our sponsor, Children's Haven, a tutorial and drop center for children, owned by Miss Mary Norma Padilla. Good evening po, ma'am. And they have their office at room B210, second floor, Lopez Building, Session Road, Baguio City. Their telephone numbers are 6190180 and 0917-737-5421. And of course, we'd like to thank the co-producer of the show, Kaizen Builders Incorporated, and of course, the Seal of Benjamin Networks. If you need a home, you can call your own. Kaizen can provide it to you either through building your customized houses or choosing a ready-to-occupy homes. You cannot miss them at the second floor lobby. They have an exhibit at SMCT Baguio. Thank you also to my image maker, Ms. Shiba Rivera, who is also our director for tonight. Thank you. Ngarag po siya. And also, syempre, to Ms. Gracie Lawrence, who is, hindi niya po tayo iniwan lahat. Hi also to Direct Bench. He's in Singapore right now doing a show. Direct, miss ka na namin, uwi ka na agad. And hello to my bossing, Larry Apostol, and to my good friend slash Rubebes in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Thank you for your support to the show. And hi also to my mom and to my daughter, Hani and Jackie. Special hello to my sister, Jerry, and Kaizen staff, Ali, Shade, Richard, Princess, and Monique, and to the whole Kaizen family. But most of all, thank you, our dear televiewers, for watching our show and participating through your text messages. We hope you enjoyed our show tonight at sana po kahit papano nakapagbigay kami ng inspirasyon at knowledge sa inyo. And we should always remember that we should always give thanks to our veteran heroes. Let's put our hands together for them once more. And who sacrificed so much for the attainment of our independence. We owe it to them. We got freedom, compliments of our veterans. And also special greetings to Mrs. Fe Sapla and family of the Philippine National Police who is watching us right now. Maraming salamat po. Manood po kayo uli next week. And also, I'd like to say this one. Nakita ko po kanina doon sa office ng PIBAW. I'd like to mention this, that old soldiers never die. They just fade away. This has been your Ate Ces Apostol saying, love and peace will reign when you're closer to home. Have a great evening, everyone.
Closer to home.